Alrighty, y'all. Hello and welcome back to another ambulance response video. Now, I'm told this one is like a really crystal clear view, good audio, good video, and this one might be different. I think we're in some sort of a different ambulance, not like one of the tall, bigger van or truck style ambulances, but rather, I believe maybe a different part of the crew where it's like a sedan or wagon, and they're responding to a cardiac arrest. Obviously, they're going to be hustling pretty fast, I imagine, and like always, it'll be interesting to see the efficiency in which they can operate, and of course, maintaining safety, the environment, the cars, the architecture, all that, of course, as a bonus. And yeah, like I said, this was suggested by Bronson, so I do appreciate that, and this comes to us from a channel called Ambu Channel. So this will be linked down below so you can watch the whole thing and, of course, browse their channel, as we won't be watching the whole thing here. So, let's go. This should be good. Yeah, it is a Mercedes.
Gordel om. Zijn gordel even omdoen.
I believe they're in
Dat denk ik ook, ja.
the Netherlands, by the way. So, another video from the Netherlands. Doing quite a bit of those lately. Okay, sirens on immediately. Ooh, this thing sounds good. Signals still work. Oh, that sounds good. Wonder if that's a diesel or a gasoline engine. I never know in Europe because it could be either or. Uh-oh. What do we have here? What the hell was that? Whoa, whoa, what an edit. That was a close call. Okay, they were closing the gap, kinda. This guy was braking. Ooh. Okay, so this guy presumably saw that there was a emergency vehicle coming, was slowing down. This guy on the right possibly didn't. They were, you know, possibly kind of lazy driver, not paying attention, and we're closing the gap on the emergency vehicle, which is, well, as you can guess, pretty bad. Yikes. Oh, I'm assuming he barely got through that. Shout out to all the emergency responders out there. What a crazy job, man. High stress. I imagine this guy, you know, obviously has the wherewithal, the awareness, and the drive to do this, but you still got to be nervous, man. There's no way people are not nervous driving these vehicles in these tense situations where you're relying on traffic to cooperate and to see you and hear you. It's crazy, man. I'm almost gonna assume that's a diesel by the sound of it. Sounds really cool. Wish we got those here. We don't get many diesel cars here. Tons of diesel trucks, but not many diesel cars for some reason. Speaking of that, look at all the car dealerships to the right.
Ik ben benieuwd of ze daar ook extra hoge straffen voor mogen uitdelen. Dat je gewoon iemand met zo'n publiekelijke functie, dat je die probeert te mogen.
So, pretty smooth transition through these intersections. People are being aware, thankfully. Okay, what's going to happen here, though? Is he going to the left? He is. What is that Ford? Oh, man, they're in a way, too. Hold up. That doesn't look like a... They're rare here. We had a Ford Focus wagon. We also had a Ford Taurus wagon. Both of them were rare because for some reason wagons just don't sell well here unless they're a Subaru Outback. But, yeah, I don't recognize that Ford at all. So that looks different than any Ford we had. Either way, they were turning, which, okay. Maybe they didn't know till the last second that this vehicle, this emergency vehicle was turning as well. But I'm thinking that's not an excuse just because they kind of follow through with the turn and still cut them off. So I'm thinking they weren't paying too much attention? Yeah, they kind of slowed down right in front of him. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm reading into it. But regardless, got past. This is crazy, man.
De auto's aanrijden geen plaats. Het is midden in het park. Het is langs het bovencentrum. Dan het pannenkoekhuis.
I'm gonna assume that these are, I don't remember the proper name, obviously in Dutch or whatever, but I'm gonna assume these are the unit that gets there probably first before a full-on ambulance team is able to show up. So literally first on-site responders in this case, I imagine. Coming up to a busy road here.
Voor het opvang is bij het pannenkoekhuis. Je staat in de pit op. En wat was de vraag over bestemming?
I mean, it's interesting to point out. You might have questioned why I said that the turning signals worked and that he was using them. I don't know this for a fact. I might be wrong, but I've never seen it, so I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. Obviously, here with emergency vehicles, thinking of police cars, thinking of ambulances, all the lights flash, right? They have a light pattern. The headlights, you know, I guess the signal lights, I'm pretty sure, actually. And then, of course, you know, police installed lights, you know, ambulance installed lights, whatever. You know, they have all the lights flashing and the sirens going, right, when they're responding, code 3. I'm sure you can imagine that. In doing so, all the lights are kind of flashing at whatever pattern they're programmed to. And I don't think the signals work. And I'm speaking for what I've seen in American emergency vehicles. Maybe they do use signals and I'm wrong. That's a possibility. Maybe I've never noticed them using signals just because there's so many lights flashing. But I'm pretty sure they don't use the signals when all the lights are flashing because they're not operable, if that makes sense. Like all the lights are part of this crazy pattern, right? That's why I'm pointing it out. I know, of course, they have lights flashing on most Euro emergency vehicles as well, and I know they vary greatly. Perhaps the turning signals are still functional, and they're using them, which is, of course, smart, right? That helps people know where they're going. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you're just trying to get out of the way, especially even here in the U.S. You see the ambulance coming behind you, you just want to get out of the way, right? Go to the right, let them by, don't impede their progress, and don't create an unsafe situation. But yeah, it is tough to decipher when they're going to turn because I've never seen them use a signal. So that's very interesting difference. I always look for differences. That was a weird looking hatchback. All right, on the open highway, this is way ahead in the video, by the way. Tons of this to see in the full video, so use that link down there. Check it out. Another, oh, this is a Mitsubishi, okay. I don't think we have that model. Wait, was that? No. I'm sorry. That's not a Mitsubishi. I thought it was their little TriStar logo. That is a Peugeot, right? I think. It's always interesting looking at that. Everyone did a great job. They're out of the way. He has an open lane. Although now he has to exit. Relatively smooth cruising though, as I pretty much have come to expect. Most places throughout Europe drivers seem to, as a whole, have a great understanding of what to do, which is awesome. That's what you need and what you want. Damn, he's taking these turns pretty quick. That's why it almost confirms that this is a car, not a tall ambulance van. I'd be a little sketched out taking turns in that fast, I reckon. Now, are these diesels? If this is a diesel, which it might not be, but I'm pretty sure it is. I know they're better on fuel. Perhaps they're more durable.
136 heb begrepen, we rijden door.
Are they better Are they faster though? I know it doesn't really matter. It's fast enough. Like they're not racing this at the track for lap times. I know that. But just for fun, is the equivalent of this car with the gas engine faster? I imagine the gasoline engine's still faster, right?
Zou dat het zijn?
Because I don't see them using diesels in like AMG vehicles, right? So I think I probably answered my own question. That's pretty crazy. Who was in the road? He's going through a roundabout.
Daar ken ik namelijk wel een bomenkwekerij.
What was that?
Is dat ook een kwekerij?
Ja.
Whoa. It went all the way around that. It's obviously using some sort of GPS here.
Oh, daar staan ze. Kijk.
Oh my god, look at that. What on earth is that little thing? I tell you what, it never gets old seeing all the random weird little cars and hatchbacks from different European countries, man. Like, I don't know what that is. Somehow, I haven't seen that one, and it's cracking me up. It's so small and dorky looking. At the same time, I'm intrigued by them. I actually think they're pretty cool. But yeah, you have your typical, as I always point out, the siren cadences are naturally always different. This one's pretty cool. That one I've heard before, of course, in a lot of different Dutch videos.
Ja.
Sirens are off, so they must be close. And by the way, there's tons of this we skipped, so pretty good run to watch all at once. If you want to use that link down there and check out the full video.
Bomencentrum.
Best of luck to everyone that was involved, of course. I think this seemed like a great drive. Great response. Close call at the beginning there. Thought that was pretty crazy. We haven't really seen it yet. I'm sure that might have been why this was suggested to me. Just because it was good video quality and audio. Kind of a cool point of view we had here. Usually they're more, they're not as clear and not as, not in this position anyway. So this was actually kind of cool. But yeah, that close call was freaky. I mean, that's going to happen no matter where you're at. Nowhere is perfect. Not every driver on the road is perfect. And you're going to have close calls. Probably more than we ever see in these videos. Props, major props to people in this position that are out there saving lives, right? At the end of the day, you already know this. Be careful out there on the road. Always look out and listen for emergency vehicles and know the proper technique. Know the law where you're at and how to properly get the F out of the way safely so they can get to where they need to go and possibly save someone's life. So that was really cool. I really do enjoy these. I find them kind of like, I don't know, educational and therapeutic in a way. You get to see, of course, just the different vehicles and them in action. I think that's always fun. You get to see the local scenery and, all of this is always different to me as an American. And I do quite enjoy it. So another great video. I appreciate the suggestions. You guys have been kicking butt with those lately. Lots of awesome videos I have screened coming up from suggestions coming up this week into the weekend. I'll be putting out more than one a day. So yeah, look for some awesome videos coming up as well as some IRL stuff. I appreciate you guys watching. This one was a blast. I can't wait to see you down in the comments. Other than that, I guess that's it. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all, stay safe out there. I'll catch you later.